Or later to grade you, but it's all
So,
yours.
good afternoon, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Solomon, and today I am here to present to you my future business, Helping Hands Transportation. Helping Hands Transportation is designed to chauffeur special needs and disabled senior citizens. I was basically inspired to do this because a few years ago, my grandfather was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, and it really made him not be able to get around physically. So I took on the responsibility of taking him basically anywhere he needed to go, and still do to this day. Um, so taking on the responsibility of my grandfather, it just prompted me to make sure that all senior citizens, no matter how major or minor their disability, should be able to get around as well. So after thinking long and hard, I decided to focus my service on assisted living communities and just any type of like senior facilities, or even like just communities for just seniors, period, like high rises, what have you. That way I'll be able to like get contracts with them, and I won't have to basically have private clients paying just cash. It's really difficult sometimes, I hear, but I will offer that as well for private clients for private pay. My reason for this is because in senior communities, they have aides and stuff like that, and sometimes the facilities expect these aides to drive their clients around, which is probably okay, but in my opinion, it's not very safe because they don't have the proper licenses, and anything can happen, and you don't want them to lose their job or that facility to get in any type of trouble. So, not just saving people's jobs, but also taking care of my seniors and making sure I'm taking care of all their needs and their wants. Um, I would not just take my clients to doctor's appointments, but if it's a facility, they can take group trips. I can make sure they go to any type of field trips, so they won't have to just be stuck in their facilities all the time. They can get out and move around, exercise. It's hard enough being a senior citizen and having any type of disabilities. So I just figured that they would appreciate not only going places, but seeing that somebody cares enough to want to do that. To market my business, I decided to use social media just because it's so big right now. But also, like, make flyers, have business cards, contact these facilities to see if I can come sit with them and have meetings with them, and that way I can give them my pamphlet and show them how passionate I am about it. I just figure that if someone sees that you are passionate about your work, they would, they'll grasp it and they'll really want to work with you. Um, I don't have the funds to secure a building to run this business out of. So I was thinking about something like Lunch House, where that way I could just rent out the space, because that'd be more so in my budget. I'm make like maybe roughly $300 to $400 a month. I also made a poster, and on my post there is a flyer that I have created. So this will be my flyer to give out to people. I was thinking about, how they have the farmers market every week, and I could go there and I could pass out flyers and things like that. I also have on here, it's a 2007 Chevy Uplander. I currently own one of these. It's not wheelchair accessible as of yet, but I'm working on that, and I want to get some estimates to see, how, who, where, when, who could do that for me. But I also have this here. I was looking online and I found a 2007 Chevy Uplander for sale for $8,400, which is already wheelchair accessible. On my poster board, it shows you that it has airbags, air conditioning, alarm systems, keyless remote. It passed emissions. Wheelchair driver compatible, wheelchair ramp, roadside assistance, a first aid kit, basically everything I would need to transport my seniors. It seats 5 people. So I figured that if I had 2 vans and I had 5 clients in each van, I could charge $50 a person. If I do that, that's $250 every time I pick someone up. It holds 20 gallons of gas. So to fill that up with the gas rates right now, it's like roughly $40. So with $250 and I take 40 out to fill up the tank, it leaves me with $210 every trip. If I drove 5 clients 6 times in a month, that's $1,260. And if I had 2 vans doing that same thing, that's $2,520 in a month. So I'm just trying to crunch my numbers and figure out how I would do it, just simply based on the fact, like, not gonna have the funds to just go all out right now. But slow and steady does always win the race, and I'm willing to take my time just to perfect my craft and perfect my business so that everybody around me utilizing my services will be happy. On here I also put like a vehicle overview so that you will know, like, you know, basically about the car and how it functions and things like that. This is basically just telling you like more information about the car. I also have on here, because I Googled what I could, like, how to properly start this business. So any type of license or policies or payment options or different type of things, marketing options, I Googled those things too, just so that I will be aware of, you know, what's going on this day and age with this type of business. This is really important to me just because of my grandparents, and I know how much I care about them, and I know that all seniors do not have that type of person around in their life. So this is something that I not only just take seriously, it's close to my heart, and I just feel like I will be doing a great service to all communities, to all families who maybe they do love their parents, but they don't have the time to do the things that they need to do to make sure that their family is okay. So this is where I come in. And if I was to do this, I would try to go get grants and loans, roughly to like maybe $200,000. That way, I can buy my vehicle, and I can actually get a building, or maybe I could just still do the lunch house and just rent it for a few years. You know what I mean? I have money left over if anything needs to be fixed on these cars, because I want to make sure that we are safe at all times. It'll also help pay for any type of licenses that I would need to do so. And if not, hey, again, I crunch my numbers. I can start slow and then I'll work my way up to there. But this is my goal, to get Helping Hands Transportation up and running, to service Cleveland, so we can have another Black owned business that's actually doing proper and giving someone proper customer service, and not just expecting people to deal with me and work with me because I'm a Black girl with a business. No, I want to give them quality work. I want to give them something that they can look forward to. So I want to thank you guys for listening to me and giving me the opportunity to present you with this. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, I'm not going to be on YouTube.